Hey Crazy Crafters! Welcome to Technique of the Week with Krazy Kreations.
We are so excited to be here on a Wednesday to show you something fun, exciting, and using the Krazy products.
Get ready to get crazy.
Absolutely. So my name is Kara.
And my name is Jackie.
And we are a mother-daughter team here at Krazy Kreations.
And we specialize in vinyl outline stickers, handmade glitter paper, card kits, and we love showing you a brand new technique every single week featuring Krazy Kreations products.
Yes, and today it's going to be a fun technique, but kind of just mixing and matching and showing you how to dress up a good standard old outline sticker.
Yes, so this is going to be a lot of fun. If you're just joining us, make sure you say hello in the comments and let us know where you're crafting from today or where you're watching.
Absolutely, and I can hardly wait to get started, so shall we show what we're going to do?
Okay, first we're going to show you these beautiful cards and then we'll dive into the technique.
Okay.
Okay, so here are the cards. We have two versions of the card and I just think they're so beautiful.
They are beautiful. I just love, of course, this fence look. I mean, wow. And then having our mini sticker here with the cowboy boots, that is so wonderful. I love it with the flowers coming out. Isn't it gorgeous?
So the technique we're going to show you today is how to add these beautiful embellishments to your colored image. So we're taking it up a notch.
Yes, we are. So we're going to do some mixing and matching. But I just absolutely love this card, don't you?
It's very fun. I love the colors. I love that it could be for any occasion. And we have two versions, so you can make them with any colors that you want to.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get started and see what this sticker looks like before we added all the fun stuff. Shall we do that?
Okay, so we're going to start with the basics, coloring on glitter paper.
So this is our basic mini sticker. It's called Wild West, and I just love it. It has the cowboy boots, it has the flowers, and it has this wonderful sentiment, I'm head over boots for you, which we didn't use on this card because it's perfect for the inside of the card, right?
Yes, and you'll notice that this is a vinyl outline sticker, so it has a little bit of that shine to it. And when you put it on paper, it looks like an embossed image.
Now, what is this? When I say it's a mini sticker, do you want to talk about mini?
Okay, so mini is really like a half sheet size. So our regular sticker size is 4 inches by 9 inches. This is a 4-inch by 4.5-inch sticker.
Yes, and so what's different about it, it has the main image, but it always has some sort of sentiment usually, right?
Yeah, so this is really good if you just want to make one card. We recommend the mini stickers because you get a main image, sentiment, and little embellishment stickers on there as well.
Right, so we took this. Now let's go ahead and get started to make one of these boots, okay? I'm going to kind of push that aside. And what do we need next?
The first thing we're going to need is our Krazy Kreations glitter paper, which is handmade by the Krazy crew. So we're going to burnish with our fingers. And I'm seeing a lot of comments about the fence. So we weren't going to show you how to make the fence today, but we will quickly tell you all about it.
Yes, at the end of the video. Okay, so we are burnishing. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, so we're just making it nice and smooth, shinier, and it's ready for that sticker.
Okay, so I noticed that we usually give a 6x6 in our, kits, and this is smaller. So we really don't need a lot of glitter paper.
Okay.
To do this particular image.
I thought we were giving a 6x6.
We are, but we're not talking about the kit.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, look how little you need of a glitter piece, right?
Yeah, so because it's a mini sticker, we don't need a whole lot of glitter paper, and you can conserve that glitter paper. So we're going to peel the outline sticker off of the sheet. And so we're just going to peel with our finger. I grab the outline. And we're just going to place this right on top of the glitter paper. Now, this is the only glitter paper we recommend using with these stickers and markers.
Okay, so it looks like you got the whole image on there. That's great. But what I've noticed is in our card we have all these swirls and the actual image doesn't have that. So that's kind of what our technique is all about today, right?
Yes, so like I said, we're going to color it first and then we'll go to the swirls.
Right, but I did want to point that out.
Yes,
okay.
So we're taking it from this to this.
All right.
So next we're going to burnish the sticker down with our finger. You could actually flip this over as well and give it a nice rub.
And I notice you have this little tiny piece, but it doesn't matter because it's solid, right?
Right, that's not going to matter. Did you want to do the coloring today?
If you want me to.
Yes, I'll do the swirls.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, so now we're going to go over, can you hand me our pens? We are going to look for alcohol ink markers. So the first thing that we want to do is use some reds because reds are nice and bright and happy, and I love them on cowboy boots, don't you?
I do. I think that's fun to mix up the colors. You could also do a turquoise or something like that.
Yeah, you could really do any color, but you want these alcohol ink markers. Now we're using the brand that we carry, our brand called Right Art markers, and we are using a very light red with a very dark red to get that shading. So we're going to start. Now, why do we need an alcohol ink marker, by the way?
Okay, so if you tried to use a water-based marker, it will take overnight to dry, and then it will start to fade over time, whereas with an alcohol marker, it's going to stay bright and vibrant forever.
Now, our handmade glitter paper is super friendly to these expensive markers. You will not ruin your marker, and you won't get it all glittery. So it's very, very velvety smooth. All right, so you're going to start with a dark red, and you go dark to light. So we're going to kind of pick where we want that dark shadow to be, right?
Yes, so for this example, there's kind of a dark shadow up near the, I don't know, is that called like the shaft of the boot? And then near the tip.
Okay.
Of the shoe.
So we'll kind of put that in there. Now you could always go back and add more, right?
Yes, you can always add more.
Now, notice that nothing is real linear, meaning a straight line, because you want to kind of have that look of a shadow. And if it's lined, it's not so great. All right, this is RO3, and this is the very light red. So we're going to come into the edge of this dark red, and we're just going to lift and pull it toward the middle or the light. And look how easy that was. What do you think?
I think that looks good. So even though this light red looks kind of pink, when you blend the colors together, it really tones it down, and then you have that light red in the center and the dark red where you put your shadows.
I know, I just love how you have that shading. It's so easy on our glitter paper, isn't it?
It blends like butter. There's really little to no effort.
And you can see no damage to the brush tip. And if you picked up a little bit of that dark color, you're just going to get a scrap piece of paper and tap, 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 and it goes right back to the color. So you can see where some of the dark came off, and it's back to the regular color. All right, what do you think? Now, one thing people do ask me is, what if I want to add more color? Well, you can. You can go back and just add a little bit more if you want it a little bit more darker. But don't forget to go back also with your light and blend that in.
So that's going to make it a little darker and add more contrast to those dark shadows.
Right. Okay, so that's the red part. Now up here it looks like we have some kind of browns and yellow, right?
Yeah, so we're going to color this part with E28 and E40. And E stands for earth, which really just means brown.
Okay, so again, this is the darker of the two, so dark and then light. All right, so where shall we shade this time?
All right, so I think we need the dark at the top and then the bottom.
All right, so I'm just going to kind of work my way over here.
Now, if you decide to color this image, the shading will be completely up to you. You don't have to follow the way that we're shading.
Right. And can you color over these black outlines?
Of course, that's what makes it so easy to use. You can color over the black lines.
And yeah, it's not going to alter the sticker color.
Right, you're not going to see any marker on it.
All right. However, if this was silver or gold, it would alter the color of the sticker, right?
Yes.
All right, so I have that. Now I'm going with my light color, and I'm just going to bring that down and up. How do you like that?
So this E40 is like a yellowish brown, so I think when you start blending it together, it does tone down that yellowish color.
I agree. And on these, I tend to do a couple of, I do it again just to kind of, once it's saturated and wet, don't you find it works better?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what I mean by that is I'm going to go back to my dark color and I'm going to add a little bit more. This looks like that cowhide, that kind of...
It looks like these boots have been worn. They're leather and they've been used and worn a lot.
I agree. It does look like that. I like it. So now that I put the dark in, don't forget to go back with your light. And you want kind of a light touch the second time around, right?
Yeah, you want less pressure the second time you add dark color.
I think I like that. And another thing is you should always let something dry to see how it's going to look, right?
Yes, it's going to change a little bit as it dries.
Okay, I'm going to tap, tap, tap off and I'm good. All right, what about the heel?
All right, so for the heel, we went with a dark, dark brown. So it's actually these two colors here, black and E18. Now, E18 is a darker brown than the E28 that we used previously.
Okay, so let's look at that. So I'm going to start with the black, which is the darker, right?
Yes, so I see a comment from Kathy. You guys always make coloring look so easy.
Well, it really is. You have to kind of just go with it. And this is that E18 and not worry about it.
We do practice quite a bit, but I do think that this glitter paper really helps with your coloring.
Okay, and look at that. We have the boots. What do you think about that?
All right, they look great, but we want to add an extra something to them to dress them up a little bit.
Yeah, so we have a sticker here. It's kind of still in the plastic, and it's called Swirls. And this one is silver, and I'm going to show you the one that Jackie used to make the sample. But it does come in a full sticker. This is not on our website. This is just kind of new to us, so it's not on the website, right?
Right.
So it comes in silver, gold, and eventually red. So we will get them up eventually, just not right now.
So there's all these different shapes of swirls on here, and you can see that I've colored this sticker and altered it. So that was my secret technique.
I love it. So what color are you looking for?
So when I was decorating the boots, Kara designed the card, I decorated the boots. I went with the brown so it looked like a stitched design on the boots.
I love that. So is that E18 that we just used?
It is.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the cap off of the E18. And then I'm going to just color right over one of these swirls. So I have to pick one. Let's go
Should we weed it first so you can see better or not?
No, let's go for it.
All right.
All right, I like this one down in the corner here. So let's go with that one. So all you got to do is take your marker and color over the swirl. And I did notice that it looks even better when you go back a second time with your marker. So this ink will dry really quickly, about 10 seconds. Then you can go back and add another layer of ink to make it even darker.
Oh, I love that tip. That's a good tip.
So has it been 10 seconds?
It certainly has.
It feels like it.
It does.
So we're going to go back with that E18.
When you're live, it always feels like that, right?
Yeah. And I can definitely tell a difference in person. That looks a lot richer. And I'm just going to do a little bit more in case we need some more swirls.
So you're doing a second swirl.
Yeah. There's also some circles on here. You can kind of fake a swirl by cutting a circle in half. So I'll show you that too.
Okay.
Okay, so we've colored our swirls and let's kind of get a close-up of that. So you can see I just colored this in with an alcohol marker. Now if you don't have the right art, you could do that with a Sharpie, a Copic, or any alcohol-based marker because they're permanent.
And if you have a Stays-On ink pad, you could do that.
Yes, you could.
Okay, but just so you know, Stays-On and alcohol ink markers are not compatible together. So you have to use one or the other.
Right. Okay, so now that the swirl is dried, the ink is dried that we just put on the swirl, I'm going to take my handy dandy tweezers and I'm going to peel it up. There we go. I just had to grab, and here's our swirl.
That is beautiful. It looks like copper.
It looks, yeah, it does look coppery. So it's still very shiny. You can still see that holographic sparkle in there, but now it's brown.
I love it.
And now we can just lay this right on top of our boot. And voila.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. So are we going to add another one?
Yes, we're going to add some more.
That is really cool. I love it.
So you can make it as detailed as you want to. So if you just want to leave this side like that, that would work. Or I'll teach you that half circle trick really quickly. So I'm going to peel up one of these circle outlines. It kind of looks like a bubble on the sheet.
So it's like a hollow circle.
Yes, just like that.
It almost looks like, what did they used to call those, grommets?
Yeah, it does look like that.
Do you need scissors?
We're going to take our scissors and we're just going to trim it. Then we can place this half circle just like that.
Oh my gosh, that is such a cool little tip.
So I'm going to zoom in so you can see that. And now it kind of looks like there's a swirl there, but it's on the other side of the boot.
That is so creative. And you can put as many as you want on here, right?
Yes, you can. And so I just want to look at the sample one more time. So for this boot right here, I took one of the longer swirls and I had to trim it. Now, trim it where the black line starts. So I kind of laid it down, then I took my scissors and I trimmed along here. And that's how that
Ooh, you have your little half right there.
There.
Now I also noticed you used a swirl for a handle on the fence.
Yes, so you can do that too. This is a very, what do you call it?
Ornate.
Yes, ornate handle.
I love it. I think it's very, very beautiful. So that's how you can take something that's already really nice at Krazy Kreations, but you can just add to it, right?
Yes, you can dress it up. And can we look at the red one more time?
Yes, let's look at that.
So this is also another way. So you can see there's a difference between the red and the brown. The brown is really rich and the red is bright and it pops.
I love it. And so this time we colored it with a dark red marker.
Yes, R17?
Yes, R17.
Now one thing to note about the little handles on the cards is on this sheet of swirls, there was only a couple of the small swirls, so I did a small and a medium. So just keep that in mind if you're planning on making these handles for the gate.
Yes, I just think this is great. Now let's just kind of look. So here on the sticker, we have this bouquet of flowers, right?
Yes.
But I noticed there's a couple extra flowers here. So that's just something from another sticker that we added, right?
Right, so we made that nice and full and it looks like there's flowers blooming out of the boots. We also added some grass here on the bottom.
I love that. I love the whole thing. So now we're going to talk about the fence for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so basically it's wood paper and we cut strips and from the strips we made the fence. So that's all really the whole secret of it. That is what we did. So if you want to know exactly how we did it, I believe we have a kit with the instructions.
We do. So this is called the Cowboy Boots Technique Kit.
And look at all the stuff you get in it. Whoa!
You get a lot of stuff.
All right, so let's kind of look at this, all right? So, of course, it's going to make 2 cards, so you're going to get 2 envelopes. Now, these cards are going to be portrait cards. So I should have shown you when you look at this card here, it actually opens up like this. Isn't that cool? And remember, you have all that left over on head over boots for you and some hearts and lots of stuff you could put in here, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so you have the 2 portrait cards, the 2 envelopes, and you're going to get the paper. So you're going to get the background paper and you're going to get this wood paper. So you're going to get a dark and a red wood.
Let's just take a quick vote right now. Who loves wood paper?
I do.
I do.
I love it. And then, of course, you're going to get your, I might as well get this out of the way, wonderful glitter paper 6x6. So you're going to have lots of extra of that.
I knew we were giving 6x6.
We're giving 2 of these mini boot stickers so you can make the 2 cards. And we are going to give a full sheet of the sentiment, which, by the way, has lots of things. It has happy birthday to someone special. It has more flowers on it. It has, you know, with love, a special friend, thinking of you. Lots of different ones. And then you are going to get this coveted swirl sticker, and you're going to get a whole one, right, Jackie?
Yes, a whole sheet of holographic silver.
I love that. And then we're going to give you some grass, so we're going to give you quite a bit of grass on the sticker.
I did see a comment, how did we do the grass? The grass came from this sticker right here.
And then those extra flowers, we're going to give you those right there. So I just love those flowers. We're going to give you the dots, which was kind of a decoration on the fence, right?
Yes, so if you want to make those brown, you'll alter those with alcohol markers as well.
And then the 2 die cuts for your sentiment. So again, you're getting all of that in one kit, right? How much is this kit?
This kit is $11.99. It's a steal.
Oh, wow. It is a steal because it's our special technique of the week. And once we sell out, we are not bringing it back. So you need to get your order in right away. So again, this kit is going to make 2 cards as featured here. And we'll have the instructions how to make the fence. We'll remind you to alter your stickers and to add these little swirls to the boots. Here are those little flowers we just looked at and the grass sticker down there.
Yes, and so let us know. We're going to take a poll. Which one of these cards is your favorite? Let us know if you like the brown boots or brown fence or the red boots, red fence. We want to know which one of these is your absolute favorite.
We do. I think that was such a fun technique. I love taking something that we have and kind of mixing and matching and making something kind of fresh and vibrant.
I agree, and I thought these were a really fun card to make. Okay, so question real quick. Do you carry the grass stickers? For you, Kara.
Yes, we carry the grass stickers, but if they're on the web, that's for Jackie.
I don't think they are on the website yet.
Oh, Jackie.
We have quite a list. Audrey and I have quite a list of all the stickers we'll be adding, so I highly recommend you keep checking our website frequently.
Or buy the kit, then you could get some grass.
Yes.
Because you're going to have extra grass too, because we cut off where the parts we didn't need.
That is true. So you will have some extra grass from the kit. Again, this is the Cowboy Boots Technique Kit. It's on crazycreations.us under Technique of the Week in the category section. $11.99 is such a great deal. I can't believe it.
Me neither, because you're going to have all that extra swirls. You're going to have extra glitter paper, but you're going to have 2 wonderful cards. I just love it.
And if you have somebody in mind who you're going to send these to, let us know, because we love hearing those ideas.
Yep. And then, again, limited quantity. So get your order in. They're made to order, but once we make them and they're gone, they're gone. We're not bringing it back, because that's kind of how we do Technique of the Week. You got to jump on it, okay?
Exactly. So I thought this was a fun technique. If you enjoyed this technique, give us a big thumbs up on this video. You can also leave us a heart. And I just want to let you know that we have a really fun video planned for Live Friday. So we hope to see you there.
Yes, we do. So in the meantime, happy crafting and enjoy your day. We'll talk to you soon.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Kara.
Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Have a great Wednesday.
Bye-bye.